versus Minnesota 2006 Stadium Series, and what a blowout. I have to admit, I had to laugh. Maybe they should have done like Cheap Trick and surrendered.
Cut of the cloth as a gladiator with Gatorade on 808. I'm like Johnny Mnemonic, the bike, highly robotic, shoot a microscopic laser rays.
Nice of you to join us. I figure your wife popped.
No. I was
Late.
waiting for.
Jeff always shows up early in these situations. What's wrong with you?
No, I was waiting for the game to end.
Well, what do you have it on? What century? What dimension were you watching it in? It ended like 7 minutes ago.
It ended 7 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I came on and. Oh, all right. Sorry about that, guys.
Jeff always shows up early, and we go over
you know
things.
what? I got caught up doing some stuff. So.
I think you're just too into that poop cast. That's the problem. It's going places.
Inside joke.
So what did you gentlemen think? I mean, to me, all Chicago Blackhawk fans are doing the Robin Lehner face.
Yeah, well, Kane knows what it's like to be sodomized now.
Oh, it's nice.
I kid.
I gotta be honest with you. It's just, here's the thing about the Blackhawks. It's something I noticed in the Ranger game. They have a tendency to sleepwalk, as good as they are, and I think it has a lot to do with you got a lot of guys that have been there before, and they probably think to themselves, I'm not saying they're not hungry. They think to themselves, well, we'll make up for it here. We'll make up for it this game. They're not playing 20-minute periods. They're not playing 60-minute games. I noticed they sleepwalked through the Ranger game, and then they just kind of walk up. But the Rangers suck. They're not on the Chicago Blackhawks level. And then you saw tonight where you have the Minnesota North Stars. That's right, I said North Stars. You have the Minnesota Wild, and they have something to play for. They're playing in front of their home fans. This is hockey is the sport in Minnesota. Unlike a lot of other states, it's the Mecca. It produces tons of NHL American players, and they couldn't sleepwalk through this. And if I have to make any criticism of the Blackhawks whatsoever, and this is the best I can come up with because otherwise the team's perfect, you're seeing a situation where the Blackhawks have been there before, and it's a motivation problem for reason. It's like a good problem to have because they have so many guys with so much NHL experience. I don't know. What do you think of that, Jeff?
No, like you pretty much said. I mean, it seems like when they don't really have anything to play for, really, you just kind of see them, I don't know, kind of slack off a little bit. We saw this last year. We were worried about them going into the playoffs, and then, well, we know how that ended.
Yeah, and I saw it a little into 2014 as well, and they didn't seem to, wake up until the playoffs and when Patrick Kane got back. So, look, I'm not dumping on the Blackhawks. They're an awesome, awesome team. But
they just weren't today. This
is something that Coach Q, I bet they're hearing it from Coach Q more than I could ever get to him. This is not dumping on the Hawks. They're a great team, but it's probably difficult for guys that won cups before to get up for a stadium series game that's not in their hometown. That means a lot more to the Wild and the Wild fans than it does Jonathan Toews. What do you think, Jake?
I agree with you. I mean, but I think all Blackhawks Nation, all of them, everything's gonna be fine. Right?
Yeah, they're like Deb and Pierre. I saw them on Twitter. They're like freaking out. They're like freaking out in the chat here.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Just do what Aaron Rodgers said. RELAX. Relax.
It's a regular season game.
Yes,
and they lost. That's all.
That's all.
It's just they got beat on national TV. But still, it's a regular
A
season
team that's
game.
like 4-16 in their last 20.
Yeah.
But
What
they,
do you
Oh,
guys
they
do
have
with
won
it?
4 in a row now.
They
Yeah.
own the Blackhawks in the regular season.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is the craziest thing.
I know. The regular season. Check. They're all doing their Robin Lehner face. Look at that face. God, that's the greatest thing that happened in the recent hockey history besides John Scott. Was Robin Lerner's insane face. Do you remember that video game that Jack Black did a couple years ago?
Yeah, it's a video
Oh,
game.
it's probably because it's by Jack Black.
Yeah, well, maybe. He did like a video game. That's like Robin Lerner's face. He looks like a really pissed off metalhead at a concert, and you just said something. Some hipster just said something bad about his band, and he's mad. Robin, it's pretty spooky.
Oh, I just saw the face. That's great.
Yeah.
That's Robin Lerner face. That's the best.
That's the type of look that if your girlfriend said she was at home sick,
Yeah.
and you went out, and then you saw your girlfriend out with another dude.
Yeah, there it is.
That's the face.
The best thing about this clip, the hands down, something I noticed. Everybody's talking about the Robin Lerner face. Here's what I saw: was Jack Johnson pushing
Oh, by the way,
shoving.
I'm gonna
What?
post something in the chat, and you gotta say I have a Robert Lerner face. I'm gonna
Okay,
post
hold-
it in the chat.
Hold on a second, though.
Yeah.
The
I
thing
didn't see
I
this.
noticed about this particular clip. Did you see this clip, by the way?
No, I didn't see
I
it yet.
posted in chat a while back, so you can.
Yeah, I
you
know,
can-
and I forgot.
You can check it out. But the best thing is Jack Johnson of the Columbus Blue Jackets starts pushing and shoving, and Robin Lehner throws down his damn gloves, and Jack Johnson does this like weird thing, like I'm not fighting you, and he grabs somebody else so Lerner doesn't beat his ass. It's hysterical.
Jack Johnson can't afford dental insurance
Yeah,
right
I
now.
guess-
That's why.
All right, I'm watching it. I'm watching it now.
Yeah, it's like Johnson's like he just starts to pretend he wasn't into it with Lerner. He just like I'm gonna grab somebody else in the fray. It's the best thing. I wish I was at broadcasting that day. That would be the best. Robin Lerner's face. Yes, Blake S. memes. We need some memes from Robin Lehner face. All right, getting back to the game. I don't want to get too far off the game.
What?
Do you see what Jack Johnson did? Everybody's got to go check that clip out.
You didn't even try to make eye contact.
I know, it's fucking great. It's fantastic. It's super funny. He's just like, I'm not fighting you anymore. I'm fighting the guy in the fray. That's what I'm doing. I'm pretending I'm not bothering with I think he's 6'5" Robin Lehner, and he looks like a pissed off metalhead. Talking about the rest of the game.
It happened.
Yes. It was
Yeah,
funny.
exactly. I said at one point, "Fuck it, I'm gonna bake cookies." Like a man did.
I actually went downstairs and smoked a cigarette, except for Cheap Trick. Can you believe it? Cheap Trick. I was going down to smoke. All of a sudden, I hear Doc coming up next. More entertainment. Jeremy Roenick and Cheap Trick. And I'm like, you're kidding me. They're still alive? So I have to see how old those guys got. And I was saying in Twitter, I was like, God, I hope they'll never play Surrender. They have to play Surrender. And of course, they played the Surrender. And that was pretty apropos, considering the band was from Chicago. And
And Chicago did surrender. I'm surprised since it's Minnesota, they should have gotten Prince to play.
Oh, that's true.
That would have been awesome.
Oh, God.
But you know what it is?
What
The
does he play?
NHL gets these A- bands and like almost B+ type bands.
I didn't
don't
even
wanna,
know
like-
I didn't even know the person singing the national anthem.
Yeah,
Yeah, who
yeah.
was that?
It said like she had like 11 Grammys or something. Never
Oh,
heard
really?
of her.
Ugh.
Yeah. She,
Well,
she looked
never.
like the Pine Saw lady.
I don't want to say Cheap Tricks. I don't want to say.
I was like, why is the Pine Saw lady singing the national anthem? Star Jones.
You know, like I don't want to call Cheap Trick like a non band, but they're not exactly a top of the charts. It's not Beyonce. I get that,
Yeah.
and
No,
they
I
are
think-
influential in like the
the
club
NFL
scene.
got Coldplay, so
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, Coldplay's not very hot right now either, though. That's good. That's a good
No,
point.
Coldplay is hot right now. They have
Really?
a new album. They're on tour right now.
Oh, I
So
didn't know. Oh, so well, they're one of the biggest
yeah,
bands
they're,
ever.
yeah.
A
But
Cheap-
Beyonce and Bruno Mars, they're like they're pretty big right now. So
Mama's alright, Daddy's alright. It just seemed a little weird. That was like right during the punk rock thing, and that was like a commercial song in 1978. Oh, I love that song. I absolutely love that song, and I'm
Oh,
going
guys,
out
I'm actually wearing this jersey today
Mighty
for
Ducks,
hockey day. Yeah, the Mighty Ducks jersey from the movie.
the real
Show
Mighty.
some. Yeah, this is a Goldberg jersey.
Do you have Goldberg? I know it.
Yes, yeah, of
'cause
course.
he's a goalie. Yeah, I guess so.
Big fat goalie. Come on.
yeah, how do you
Yeah,
miss?
But I got the jersey. I'm like, today would be a good day to wear it. Minnesota's playing. This team's from Minnesota. So
Right. Oh, that's true. Yeah, hate hockey and I don't like kids. You know?
That's right.
Let's say hello to some people. Bama Fox, Blake, who's sending me lots of nice stuff on Twitter and funny stuff too. Blake S, Kaosa 064. Hope I'm saying that right. What a game, he says. And Viet in Germany, it's his birthday today. No school tomorrow. What do you mean no? Oh, you don't have to go to school on your birthday? Really? Well, at least I send my daughter to freaking school.
You know what I got to do for my 18th birthday? I got to go to hockey practice at 5:30 in the morning on a Thursday, and then I got to go to school.
Beats going to school. I hated
that's
school.
commitment.
Oh, I had to go to school that day.
I had to cheat, so it showed. I had to cheat and fix documents, so it showed that I was in school, so I could graduate.
You know what
hated
sucked? Report cards always came out around my birthday.
Oh God!
So,
you don't get to go out this weekend, Bubby. Bama Fox, it's a Frankenstein Island longtime guy. Andrew, haven't seen him in a bit. What's going on? Blackhawks need a reason to be motivated, and maybe this is the kick in the ass they need. Could be. It's pretty embarrassing. Calvin Acosta, let's go Rangers. Deb says she never relaxes. Matthew Kassar, I think we're going to be checking him. Bray Bobs, and that seems like it. It's 100 done. Why am I a Hawks fan? But, man, good job to the Wild. This is the fourth game. They've scored
why are you a
Hawks?
Hawks fan? I don't know, because they dominated.
Exactly. Yeah, they've only won 3 cups in the past 5 seasons.
Oh, yeah. Woe is me. There is no sympathy for being a Chicago Blackhawks fan.
I mean, really, where are you getting these people from? It's unbelievable. You just lost one game. It's one regular season game.
You lost 2 points.
I will say this,
3 cups in the last 5 years.
I know. If they are in a dynasty, then the next closest thing. Let's just be perfectly honest.
Jersey Jason.
I know. I just said he's apoplectic. I just said dynasty and Blackhawks in the same.
You got
Jersey Jason.
3 Stanley Cup victories, 1 conference final, and then I forget how far they made it in 2012.
They got second rounded. That's when your buddy got carted off the ice. Your favorite host.
No, that was
Rafi Torres. Rafi Torres hit on quote. I think they went out in the second round that year, if I'm not mistaken. The Hawks. This is the year after they. Well, no, it wasn't the year after they won it, but. Jason Zucker's hit on Michael Roosevelt. His head hit the ice. Excuse me. I have the other way around. There is the thing that I found interesting about this hit. Okay, it's the refs are obviously terrified to get a call wrong because it's like if you get hurt, the other guy's off. It doesn't matter. Like they obviously didn't see what happened because the hit is clean and as smooth as a baby's ass. And poor Jason Zucker head bounced off the ice. And I really hope he's okay. I'm sure he's good. I mean, the helmet probably as hard as he hit the ice in slow motion. I mean, that if I had to guess, that damn helmet saved his life. But there's going to be no suspension because it was crystal clean hit.
Freak thing. The way Zucker's body was positioned, the way Roosevelt hit him.
Yeah, but I mean, you can clearly see it's shoulder, it's shoulder on shoulder, in a push.
Here's the thing. These all these players now, everybody's quicker and faster. So now, anytime there's a clean hit and somebody gets hit a little bit hard, everybody's gonna start looking at him. Oh!
Well, yeah, it's like the NFL. It's like the NFL. Yeah. Anytime you see a big play, you look in the bottom right corner, waiting to see the flag come up.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh God, I don't know how you guys watch football anymore. It must suck.
I don't know.
The Rams got a lot harder to root for.
Yeah,
I can tell you that.
Well,
and not just because of what went down of them moving to Los Angeles.
What happened with them? I don't know.
They cut Chris Long and James Laurinaitis.
Oh well, they're gonna go into the tank. They're gonna try to get high draft picks, I guess. Yeah. Good. I don't care. They you know what? They've been in St. Louis before. They've left St. Louis before, and they'll probably be back in St. Louis again, right around the time you're 30. So look forward to it. It's like they're the worst. So
Deb is pissed right now.
Michael, well, yeah, I know. She doesn't win enough.
Second in the
I had to
league
watch
in points.
I had to watch what I said to her on Twitter, so I didn't get blocked. You know, like I've been blocked so many times for making sod jokes and stuff.
It must be real tough being second in the league in points. 3 cups in the past 5 seasons.
Yeah.
You have the leading goals, the points getter in the league, who's got a 17-point lead.
How do they do it?
You know what they're like, the Hawks fans, and Tommy, you could agree with it.
What's
They're
that?
like Yankees fans.
Lately.
They're just like Yankees fans.
Kinda.
Everything needs to go our way or they suck.
Well, maybe it's because it's
You got an
Chicago.
organization that could probably turn a paper bag into a productive player.
Well, you think you know another thing too.
That's a good line.
That's pretty good
They're the Yankees of baseball.
in a lot of ways.
Well,
Well,
you got a guy that
I-
makes bread who's tearing up the league. In his
from
rookie
a
year.
Yankee fan perspective, like when you win a lot, you know you're walking that edge at all times where it could be taken away from you. So you see stuff like this, and it makes you nervous. Is this going to end? And here's the truth. Yeah, someday it's going to end. But I really wouldn't worry about it right now. I will say this. Their lack of motivation may hurt them come playoff time. I think that's completely reasonable. This could be, they have to be in these games. They have to play 60 minutes. There's no way around it.
Defense played about 4 seconds today.
Deb says, "What the hell? I'm totally fine." I don't know. Are you?
Salty. That's what I see.
I'm just mad about the game misconduct. Well, going back to that. I mean, if you get hurt, you're gonna get ejected, whether you deserve it or not. And the referees have taken, well, let player safety deal with it. So that's what we got. There's no like, I didn't see it, therefore I can't make the call. You're hurt. The other guy's going. That's what it's come down to.
Back Kazar, I'm always mad.
What'd he say?
I know, because you can't get laid.
Yeah.
It's like a
Matt
fucking
says
relief.
I'm always
It's like
mad.
Let's
it's
put
like
them
a
on.
relief valve that won't go off down there for you. I'd be mad too. You have fucking cum coming out of your eyes.
I think that scene in one of those stupid scary movies. Guy finally gets off and the girl like blasts the roof. Disgusting. Most disgusting scene I've ever seen in movie history.
It's gonna look like a fucking shaken up soda when Matt finally gets off.
What's this Sidney Crosby? I watched this game. I didn't see anything happen. Sidney Crosby clipping? Let
I
me
didn't see
this
that.
shit.
I watched some of the game.
Let me see. I'm watching the clipping incident.
I didn't see that game either because I figured
No, that wasn't
Pittsburgh would
clipping.
win.
He ducked. No, it's a non-issue.
Yeah, I didn't really watch that game
I did.
because I figured Pittsburgh would win by default since they're playing Buffalo.
Yeah, and that's
Close
pretty
game.
much what happened. Well, in the beginning, sort of. It wasn't that good a game. It was a big snore, and they kept talking about
at the end. There was that save with the defenseman in the empty net. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Probably didn't beat Shattenkirk's stick save in overtime.
Oh God, you sound fucking horrible. This isn't gonna last long. What do you want?
It's not. I'm in an apartment.
Oh my
Wi-Fi.
God! What the fuck is that? Turn your volume down on your
Wait,
game.
you fucking on a walkie-talkie?
Jesus!
I'm in my friend's apartment Wi-Fi. It's horrible.
I'll say, you're horrible. What do you think?
Are you
of
in
this?
his closet? Are you
sound
hiding?
you sound like you're storming Normandy in 40. What was it? 44.
I like to call in. Coordinates 60939. What do you got? What do you think of the game, Dopey?
To be honest,
Yeah.
I found out there's the game today.
Okay.
But that being said, if the Hawks fans are mad that they lost,
Yeah.
they have a winner class almost every year. They'll have the chance to redeem themselves, and they raped the Wild in the playoffs.
Actually,
And you're going to be playing in a Stadium Series or the Winter Classic next year here in
that's
St.
true.
Louis.
Good point. I saw Brandon, another New York guy. He's a big Ranger fan. He was bitching about the Ranger fan was bitching about the Hawks being in too many of these outdoor games, and I just wrote him, Ranger fans are not allowed to bitch about that. It's against the rules. You really can't. You can't.
Yeah,
you
they've
can't
been
bitch about
quite
it.
a few of the Rangers.
Yes,
You know what though? I think the league. I know there's certain teams that have a certain, draw, but I don't think it promotes the game enough for these other smaller market teams to not
the
have
NHL
them
are
play.
idiots. They're
Yeah,
idiots.
I know, but like, come on, like Nashville's a great team.
Yeah.
You know, and Nashville never ever gets a Sunday afternoon.
I think they're terrified because it's a regular season game. I got to be honest with you. I'm going to stick up with the NHL for once. You got to put the Rangers, the Bruins, the Habs, the Leafs, the Red Wings. I think the Wild are very, very lucky. Very, very lucky. It's because they're the hockey men. You have to. There's no way around it. There's no. I'm sorry. I don't know. Florida Panthers. It's simply never going to happen. Matt, what were you going to say?
Yeah, Stadium Series on Daytona Beach.
Yeah, it's just not going to happen. Nobody cares. If they put the Florida Panthers in Minnesota, it would make a lick of difference. What else do you think of the game, Matt? Anything interesting?
No, but can I say a story of why women drivers are bad?
No. What PK Soup? What? All right.
I got pissed off at someone on the road today too.
Yeah,
so.
you know what? PK Subban, you're a big Habs fan. What's going on after Michelle Terrion threw him under the bus over last week?
What's going on is completely disgusting because I was listening to the radio.
Let him
on
talk.
TSN, I believe. What's that?
Say that again. Say it again. Start again. Start over again. I missed it.
Sorry. Can you stop mixing the cards? I'm talking.
Oh, Jesus. If I'm not having my own people interrupt me, I'm having people I don't know. Jesus. Tell me to go masturbate or something. I'm talking to you. What do you got?
Okay, I was listening to the radio, and they were saying the organization was mad at PK Subban because he does so much things outside the rink, and he's always wearing his hat, and the hat doesn't have the Canadiens logo. It's always just 76, and they're saying because of that, he's individualist. But what they don't know is that the team's in the worst slump of all time, and they're willing to throw the only player who's trying under the bus. They're defending Pacioretty.
They don't like him. They've never liked him. They think he's self-centered. And he does come off that way sometimes. I'm not saying he's not a good guy, but he likes the camera. Yeah.
He does, but I'd have a problem with that if he didn't back it up with his on-ice play.
He's not that
good.
good.
For example,
he's not
Captain
that good.
Ghost.
He's a solid offensive defenseman. Otherwise, he's a celebrity player. He's not that good. He's good. Yeah. He's not great.
I would take him on my team in a heartbeat.
I honestly, I don't think he'll ever get another Norris Trophy again. And if they ever start putting jackasses that know something about the defensive end of hockey, Bobby Orr screwed that up for everybody. He would never have a shot. Was he better than Nicholas Lidstrom, Brian Leach, Ray Bork? You know, he doesn't even stand in their class. He's a celebrity player. He's
that
a good
being
guy.
said, though, his defense has tightened up in his later years.
Well, it better get. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we just lost Alex Steen for 4 weeks, so I could pencil PK in up at forward.
Well, answer my original question though. Like, how is the media and the fans receiving this Michelle Terrion slight to PK? Are they like, are you the only one because you're like all up PK's ass, or are people pissed off at PK? Or are they pissed off at Michelle, or what?
This team likes to point fingers at like certain players, and not to bring race into this.
You know what? Can you answer a goddamn question?
What was the question?
Exactly. You're not listening. What do the people think? The second time I asked it. What do the people think of Michelle Terrion throwing PK Subban under the fucking bus?
Well, I don't know. Go ask the people.
Fuck you!
Oh, I timed that perfectly in the chat.
How many times look? I don't think it's
like the question.
Answer the. He didn't answer the question. Like, are people pissed off? Are people writing on Twitter? Are they going off? I mean, he speaks French.
He doesn't want to say. He doesn't want to say he's pissed off at him.
Well,
no, we're not asking if he is. We're asking.
What's the general feel? I travel in Ranger circles. I can get a pretty good grasp how the Rangers feel about goddamn Simmons punching out McDonough. I can tell you right now, they're pissed about it. They're super pissed at Leo Karmeloff. I mean, it's not a difficult question. Zach Zarabinski, your team kicked ass. You have to be happy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. Hold on.
Tap.
I can't.
You can't hear me?
Okay.
How's
Yep,
that my
now
problem?
Now I can.
Okay, you can hear me. How did you have fun today? I've already got my bomb locked. You better be good.
Yeah, I had fun.
Okay, tell me something. Bring something to the table, please.
Did you see Zucker get hit?
Yeah, I sure did. Isn't that funny?
It is kind of funny because then I read the NHL comment on their Instagram, and this kid goes, "The best part of the game was Zucker getting hit."
All right, I don't know. I'm not having a good day so far. So you guys won today. Everybody's happy in Minnesota. Are you going to a big party?
No.
Probably not. This is in Europe over there. It's not so much fun. So what do you? All right, let's talk about. I'm so thrown off by Mecca's not being able to answer a question. I'm gonna go over and fucking strangle him. Our crack reporter over there in Montreal.
I don't know what
I don't.
Talk about crack.
They're being very mean. This organization has a tendency to point fingers. I didn't ask you any of that. Oh God. So what do you think? Well, who's this? Who's the attack? Who's the new coach, Huffman?
What for the Wild?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't look into that.
Yeah, I
didn't really
think so.
listen.
You're doing your fucking job too. Jake, do you know the coach of the Wild?
I heard
I heard it earlier.
Yeah. What about you, Zare? I bet you don't even know, and you root for the fucking team.
Not Yayo. That's not Yayo.
What do you think
No,
of
but I go to school
Torkowski?
with Yo's kid.
John Torchetti.
Torchetti? What do you think of this guy?
He seems to be more on the guys during the game.
Yeah, he's a little more chatty from
A
what.
little fire under their ass.
Yeah.
I mean, I go to school with Yo's kid, so
Oh, really? Were you goofing on him?
a lot of kids were.
Now you have an interesting story. Now you have it. Now do you understand what I'm getting at? That's fantastic. So tell me about the day the kid's old man got fired. I don't even care if it's true. Well, I do. Try to tell the truth. What happened that day?
Well, I don't really have any classes with them, but he just wasn't talking to anyone that day.
That's great.
I you know what I would have done? I would have walked down the hall and I went yo, and if he turned around, I was like, I wasn't talking to you. By the way, are you moving? That's what
No,
I
and
would've done.
I've also been in
My
Yo's
mom's
house.
a real estate agent.
How old is he? His son? Oh,
He's
God,
he's a sophomore, I think. Yeah, sophomore.
he's a sophomore, huh?
And we were delivering salt for a football team in his house, so
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, you really shouldn't make fun of him. But
No,
tell me about people who do. You didn't say anything to him, right?
no, I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't. Did your parents say
I
something?
honestly
Don't
no,
make fun
no.
of the yayo kid.
I honestly
you
don't.
guys get letter in the mail. Do not. There's like, hi, this is the fucking Minnesota school. Do not make fun of the Yayo kid due to their dad losing a job. You know what you should do?
Yeah.
You should just find out the kids' lockers and circle a bunch of want ads and put them in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No, I go to a private school, so that probably wouldn't be good.
Yeah, well, that's the Mike Yayo's kid goes to a private school. You can't even escape it.
so-
So kids were fucking with him, really? This old man loses his
A
job.
little bit, not. Some
what
were
did they say to him?
apologizing.
What did they say to him?
They were just laughing at him in the morning.
That's horrible, dude.
It's fucking
Just
funny.
yeah, that's even worse when they're just laughing at him with nothing to say.
Torchetti, he's never actually had a full-time coaching position. He's
Yeah,
had-
he's had a
Well,
couple
he's
interim
8-31 on the Iowa Wild, so I know. You mean?
Oh, really? Well, he's
Yeah.
never had the full-time NHL position. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's always the interim guy.
Well, so was Mike Yo before he came to the Wild.
Yeah. I want to interview Mike Yo's kid.
I'm just curious to next year if the Wild will get on these long losing streaks.
Probably.
Now with what?
You're gonna be gone in the first round if for some reason you find your way to the playoffs. There's
they're
a lot
only
of
a
work
point
to be
out.
done. You know,
Well,
there's a lot of work to be done.
plus we got 2 games at hand against the Avalanche.
You had 2 games and a half against the Avalanche. You start to play your own conference towards the end. It's going to be very difficult.
We still have like 2-3 games against the Hawks.
Yeah. You think you're going to win all of them? I doubt it.
Yeah,
You
we
know
are.
what I mean? I don't know. I honestly, there's a couple things that happens when the coaches get fired. First of all, the players should take it personally because it's never really the coach's fault. Yeah, I understand you need a voice in the locker room. So what happens is they get guilty, and a coach getting fired can be a wake-up call for the rest of the team. So Vanek will get his happy ass in line, and hopefully.
Well, I
Zach
think
Parise
part of the
does too.
problem was Mike Yeo was too easy on the veterans.
I don't know. He was slamming his stick
Oh,
around
there was that.
last
Yeah,
year.
that one video.
Last year.
Yeah, but maybe that was the only time he did it, and it just happened to catch on video. You ever think of that? I like Mike. I liked Mike. Yeah, I didn't think he was a bad guy, but I look at the talent on that team.
He probably has 5 teams coming after him right now.
I don't know. Do you really want Mike Yeo? I mean,
Not really a lot of teams that need a.
It's a double. It's double-edged sword. He had.
He might get something. He might get something after the season. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got he had Suter, Parise, Vanek, and Dubnyk, and he couldn't win with those guys.
Hey, Dubnyk played pretty good tonight.
Yeah, real good. Oh, he flopped like a fish on the Taze penalty. Why didn't everybody? Who's that kid in New Jersey that act like he got shot in the back? What's his name?
It was very tragic.
Joe Van Bleezen.
Yeah.
Joe
What's his name?
Blandisi.
You don't even know Blandisi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Blandisi.
Yeah, he been
was
easy in the air.
That was Sidney Crosby-esque.
Yeah, it really was. It was pretty.
It's a very tragic incident.
Well, it happened to Dubnyk did the same thing tonight. I think what happened was, and they're all turning into soccer players in the NHL. It sucks. Toes committed a penalty. Toes, listen to me. Taze committed a penalty because it's Matt Kazar. You know why? Because Matt Kazar calls him Toes all the time.
He played like he had no toes.
Yeah, and then he brushes Dubnyk's mask, which is technically a penalty. You can't touch the goalie and prevent him.
Oh,
from
what
doing
about?
his
Hold on. What about that?
Why don't you
goal?
let me talk? You know what? Hey, do you want to be on the fucking team, pal? Because I can put you on. Because I got plenty of people looking to interrupt me. Would you like that? Can I finish a sentence? Zach, are you there? You know what your problem is? You go to a private school and you have nobody talking to you like I just did. That's the problem, Zach.
Yep, that's the problem.
Yeah. That's a fucking problem, Zach. I should be your dad. I really should. Your life will go way better, and you'll be tough. You know?
Be your dad.
I should be your dad. Half the kids that call this show, they need to be yelled at. My fucking kid's 2 weeks old.
Half the people on this show need to be yelled at.
Yes. Everybody that's in the chat, except for Debbie. Let me see. Let's go through it right now. Pure definitely needs to be yelled at. Debbie, probably not. Blake, I'm starting to think he should be. Grand Slam 87, Jake, definitely needs to be yelled at, but he probably likes it. Oh, I love to be yelled at. I'm Jeff Huffman. Gun cannon, absolutely, but it probably wouldn't help. It just feel good. Matthew Kazar goes without fucking saying. Kelvin Acosta, probably. Hunter Drone, I don't like his logo, so we're his little screen thing, so I'm going to yell at him. Frank from Staten Island, probably not. I yelled at him before, and I kind of regretted it. Bray Bobs, he's a Boston fan. Everybody needs to be yelled at. All right. So how do you feel now that I yelled at you? You feel better? You feel more empowered?
Welcome to the team.
Welcome to the team.
No answer.
So you have to be tough to listen to the show. You realize that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because you're dealing with like a Generation X guy that was in the army, and I don't care about your feelings, like all your teachers doing shit. Like, you go to sensing sessions and you fucking light candles and shit for fucking aromatherapy. That doesn't fucking happen here. So, and I'm doing you a favor. I'm doing you a favor, kid. No aromatherapy for you. You know what you got? You got to do 3 Hail Marys and shoot a puck against the wall. That's what you got to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else for us, Zach? Your calls are spectacular, by the way. They're always epic.
Yep. That's.
Yup.
Would you like to be blown up?
No.
Oh, did you get your feelings hurt?
No.
Good. Then tough it up, shorty, and call me back when you got something to say. Bye. That's the problem with these kids today. Probably lost a sub.
Damn.
They're not getting yelled at enough.
No, nobody's getting yelled at enough. Zach is hilarious. I love Zach. That was love. Pure.
I did like his
Christina,
reactions.
do you really think my dad ever yelled at me? No, you're finished.
Yeah.
You're finished. He probably like mind melds with you like Spock, and that's probably pretty terrifying. Because Finnish people.
We got to talk about what's going on. Yeah.
All right, Finnish people don't talk.
They don't?
Pure's the most chatty. No, they don't talk at all. Scandinavians don't talk in general.
Really?
Yeah, they're all clannish. They talk to
You,
each other.
you
in
have
their own-
you have the best I guess because you live over here. You
Yeah,
have
I
like
do.
the
I
weirdest
got a little-
observations of
Well, I've been
Europeans.
around. I've been all over the fucking continent.
Yeah.
You know? But I do. I'm a people person. I can tell. You can tell. Zach Zarabinsky doesn't get yelled at enough. And he doesn't let finish. He doesn't let like Zach. Do you want to grow up like fucking Jeff and Jake? No, you don't. So take my advice now, while you can sink fucking in.
Hey, I'm a homeowner, and so I did all right for myself.
Kevin Dwyer, how old are you? I want to know if you want to be yelled at.
Oh, and Tommy's gonna give you a verbal
Call
spank.
in 718-395-7660. 718-395-7660. I'm gonna yell at you, and you have
We
to
wanna
be.
see your report card, and we
I wanna
want
see
to
your- yeah.
discuss your grades.
Tell me something, and you have to be like a kid, you know? Tommy doesn't care about feelings. No, I don't. Because they're irrelevant. Feelings get in the way. They get in the way of what you want to do. Like having a conversation, a back and forth A-B conversation. That's what's difficult.
This man's a father too, by the way, folks.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Well, yeah, I tell you what, kid was fucking crying today. And like my wife gets up, I said, no, let him get some goddamn exercise. Otherwise, you fucking get him up, you put him on your tit all night, he falls asleep, you put him back down, he fucking wakes back up, you gotta bring him back over here. He never fucking learns. He thinks, you know what, my bed's between your fucking boobs. Whether I'm eating or not, Tommy C's yelling hotline. Call right in, right now. You probably need to be yelled at. I will yell at everybody but Deb. I will yell. You need to be yelled at, hockey fan.
Now he'll just be very creepy to Deb.
Like Deb.
That's all.
Those kids in fucking that private school. I bet fucking Mike Yayo's kids getting goddamn aromatherapy.
Yeah, if you're Mike Yayo's kids, call it. You need to be yelled at.
Stop being a pussy. Why don't you tell those kids to go fuck? Your dad's not in the NHL. Oh, my dad's in the NHL. Do you know? Did you know about the rule in the sixth goal? Yes, I did. I think they changed it 2 seasons ago. Zach Zarabinsky, thanks for hanging in there. Where are your brains, boy? There's another. Yeah, that's exactly. This is this kid.
God damn, where are your brains, boy?
You're absolutely correct.
That's right. Tommy's gonna yell at all of you.
I'm gonna yell at all of you. Oh, you all deserve it. Paul Kazar. Oh shit. I need to be yelled at now.
Kazar.
Paul Kazar. He definitely needs to be yelled at. Paul
Matt's
Kazar
brother?
does. I need to yell at him. Where's my fucking camera? How come it doesn't work? All right, there it is. There's my camera. It's perfect. All right, here's my camera. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play that video. I'm gonna show you how things. Most of you kids need this because you're way too into hockey. I got news for you. San Jose Sharks, and that was the cat. What is that? That cat video? That's the best. Where are your brains, boy? What was it called? Cosmic
I
I
Cell.
don't know. It was like 2 years ago.
He was like complaining about the Sharks being eliminated from the playoffs.
Yeah, I know. It was fucking
Yeah,
fantastic.
they blew a 3-0
Yeah, I think
lead
that's-
against the Kings.
Yeah, that was it.
Like, what was it called, though? So they have, what's the meme? The cat that's in it. I wish I'd saved that video. Because I think I could play it.
I'll look it up. I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah, let me know. I'm gonna check my, I'm gonna check in here, too. There's somewhere else I could go.
Calso 064 said he went to school with Jack Eichel.
Did he? Yeah. You probably need to be yelled at, too. Jack Eichel probably needs to be yelled at. Call in. Get
Sidney
yelled at.
Crosby needs to be yelled at.
Crosby definitely needs to be yelled. Look how he turned out. Guy had 7
Joe
Stanley Cups by
Blandisi,
now.
call in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's been yelled at enough. Joe Blandisi.
Yeah, but he basically admitted to it, though.
Yeah, that's why I kind of given him a pass.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm giving him a pass.
He's
He's
like, yeah, I
yeah,
did it. What do you want me to do?
yeah. He sort of admitted it. He didn't come that clean, but he probably trying to avoid the fine. I mean, I'm sure he didn't get that. Yeah,
I like the sniper thing. The sniper fucking.
the sniper thing was great. Good job,
That was
Jeff.
great.
I can't play it because it has.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, I can't
clips
play
from
it,
the movie,
but it's pretty
so-
good. Go to Jeff's channel. Another guy needs to be yelled at. Yeah, Jack Eichel. Look at him. Look at his fucking hair.
Tommy's
Oh,
just
shit.
an old man now that just gets upset by young people.
Yes.
He's gonna be standing on his lawn, watering his lawn,
Get off
yelling
of
at
it.
kids to slow down, and tell them to turn down the music, even though he can't hear the music because he's so old.
Yeah.
That's Tommy.
There's fucking goddamn Jack Eichel. Look at that hair of his. He certainly needs to be yelled at.
Get a haircut. Get a razor to that head.
Yeah,
You
Jesus.
damn hippie.
He's curly, Jack Eichel.
Yeah.
What the hell is his ethnicity?
Eichel? That sounds Jewish or Irish.
He's not Jewish. He's probably from Boston.
I was gonna say he's got the Jew fro going on.
That's terrible. Don't say Jew fro. You might get away with that in the Midwest where there's no Jews, but you don't get away with it here. Come on, call in, you pussies. You gotta be.
I'm not gonna say anything about.
You gotta be a man. You gotta be a man.
You don't get away with being Jewish over there.
Yeah, that's probably true. You really need to change the title of Tommy C's yelling
Jack
out.
Eichel looks like Corky from Life Goes On.
Yell at you. Yell at Sarah
Why is this
Binsky.
video so hard to find?
I'm 17. Yeah, Dwyer, you're Irish. You need to be yelled at. You're probably getting your ass kicked by your drunken old man right now. Dwyer. So maybe you don't need to be yelled at. I don't know. It hasn't done much good. I see what you write in my fucking channel. A lot of it's about a bunch of wise ass comments. Good luck. You're gonna end up like me. You want that to happen to you, Kevin Dwyer? Call up. I'll yell at you. I'll fix your fucking ass. Every single one of you.
Up. I want Deb to call in because I want to.
What am I gonna yell at her for? She's just gonna block me and get me.
You want to turn this into To Catch a Predator?
I don't fight. Fuck off. And yell at fucking gun cannon. I can't think of, gun cannon probably doesn't mean he yelled at. He has like a family and stuff. Talk about Zucker, not me.
Why can't I find this
All right.
video?
All right, everybody wants to talk about Zucker.
Yeah.
All right, his head fucking hit the ice. And Michael Roosevelt.
You got hit the ice.
His head fell and hit the ice. Roosevelt is not getting suspended. Mark my words. And we hope he's okay. Is there anything else to say about it? I mean, I can't make fun of him. I'm not sick. That would mean I need to be yelled at. End up like what? You know what? Here we're gonna make fun of Dana Lang, the girl that fucking paralyzed from the neck down. Is that what you want, Sarah Binsky? You want me to make fun of the paralyzed girl? Is that what you want me to do? Is that what you want me to do? Is that funny? You need to be yelled at, Sarah Binsky. You sick fucking kid. You.
I'd like to eat.
I thought she was suing the NHL, and all of a sudden she's not. I found out. So I think that's why they're helping her out. I saw
How
that
did she sue the NHL?
She did. She filed a lawsuit. From what I understand, the New York Times reported she filed a law. Oh, good. Gun Cannon's going to call. I'm going to yell at you. Oh, wait a minute. I can't yell at you. You're sending me shit. That's why. I knew I couldn't yell at you for a reason. Gun Cannon. What's happening?
Well,
Hey.
you could yell at me. It's just the same thing that I have to deal with on a daily basis. It's just from other people.
Yeah, exactly. So you're like a grown-up. I don't need to yell at
Yeah.
you. Hey, so you met John Scott. Tell us the story.
All right. So, it was the Friday. It was the Friday game. We were waiting down by the end. We were well.
First of all, tell everybody where you're going. Like nobody knows where you're from. Like tell you're from Binghamton. You're going to see the what, and the Ice Caps are in town. You know?
I was going to see the Senators versus the Ice Caps because they literally posted on their Twitter account that he was there, showed video of him at practice. It's like, you know what, we're gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
So
cool.
I ended up going. Wife ended up staying home. After the game, we were over by the entrance where they usually go in and out. Local sheriffs came up, said, "Hey, we're closing the building. You're going to have to go outside and wait." So I went outside, and there were a couple guys out there that they're essentially autograph hogs. That's all they do. They'll come to games just to get autographs and leave.
I know those guys.
So they go over to one of the entrances, which is across the street from the hotel where the Ice Caps are staying.
Mm-hmm.
So the guys are coming out there, and I have to say, for any AHL team, they're probably one of the best teams to ever get autographs from because they'll, hey, they'll talk for a little bit. Ask,
you talking about the Ice Caps or the Binghamton Senators?
No, Senators are pretty good too.
All right, okay. Well, tell me when you met John Scott. Like, how did that go?
So John comes out. Everybody kind of waylays out towards him. Pretty much just how you kind of figure it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Stayed back, let everybody else get pictures and stuff. The guy was fantastic.
It's cool. He
was going to leave. I walked up. I was like, "Hey, can I get a couple autographs?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." I'm, just heading over to the hotel to, kind of relax after the game. I said, "No problem. My car's over there." He said, "Well, here, we'll walk and talk for a little bit."
Really? No shit.
Wow.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm not terribly surprised. I'm not terribly surprised. But so what'd you guys talk about? Tell me about the conversation.
Well, we just kind of talked about, hey, congrats on, make it to the All-Star game. And he's like, yeah, I wasn't sure that was even going to happen and whatnot. We kind of pulled that out. I was like, yeah, it was fantastic, And I was talking with him. I was like, yeah, so I have a friend who has his podcast online, and he was really one of the big advocates where you kind of pushing to get you in the All-Star game and whatnot. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah. He goes, well, tell him thank you.
Oh, wow. No kidding.
Did you tell him that Chris Russo is a big fan of us?
No, Jake, I avoided that like the fucking
Chris Russo, big fan. And he said, that's fantastic. And then I'm going to put this on the screen now. You're sending me a program, but I'm going to claim it on... so if I die, Jake gets it. He's sending me a program to Germany, and I'm claiming this for the channel, not just for me. I may hang it up behind me or something like that. But you're sending me the program, and it looks like you sell Labatt Blue at all Binghamton Senators game, and I see John Scott, number 33's autograph. And
thanks. I thought it'd be awkward to put him on the cover.
That's fucking cool, dude. That's really awesome. Yeah, that's really selfless of you, thinking of us like that. So thank you very much. So that's super. That's super. He even said something that you mentioned my kid too, and he said something about my kid, right?
Yeah, I said, he just had a son. He goes, hey, tell him congrats for me. He was like, absolutely, I'll do so. And congrats, on your twins and whatnot. I said, thank you very much. They're doing well, and I hope everything's doing well for him over there. I'm like, yeah, no problem. No
Just
problem
that
at all.
nice, huh? Maybe I should learn to be like that. I shouldn't yell at everybody all the time.
Salt of the earth. This guy came up. He was a sheriff. I knew him from, before. I knew him from actually high school. Yeah. And he's like, I'm trying to get my 3-year-old kid's picture with him. And I let him in front of me, and John was signing pictures and whatnot, signing pictures, taking pictures. And he sees this 3-year-old kid, turns around, gets down on his level, has a conversation with him. This guy's fantastic.
They really picked the wrong guy. I tell you something. If I ever get him on, I'm going to read that article that Ryan Lampert wrote about him, about being a knuckle dragger and portraying him like a Neanderthal after that botched hit on Louis Anderson. And then I'm going to tell him that's the guy, that guy that I just read. Well, the guy that wrote the article about getting you in the All-Star game is his boss. Do you think it was innocent now? If you remember, Ryan Lampert wrote this nasty article, called him a knuckle dragger. Greg Wyshynski starts the whole thing on John Scott 2 years later with getting him in the All-Star game, and he swears up and down, Greg Wyshynski, he swears up and friggin' down that there was no ill intent. It was all in good fun. Bullshit. This is the same guy that did not edit out calling him a knuckle dragger 2 years earlier. Bullshit. And that's why I wanted to get him to react to that.
All these people are so against bullying and all this stuff. Wasn't this kind of a form of bullying in a way?
I suppose. First of all, they're not against bullying. They're trying to shut people up. I don't buy this.
No, I'm saying the whole John Scott thing.
Getting
him into the All-Star game.
No,
because
it's all
voting
subjective
the girls
bullshit.
prom queen.
It's all subjective bullshit, Jake. They're not against bullying. They're just against shutting you up. In other words, they run around and say rotten shit about John Scott. That's journalism criticism. You say, hey, you know what? You're a fucking prick. Look, now you're trying to be his buddy and everything. Look what you wrote about him 2 years ago. That's bullying. You know what I mean? So don't get caught up. Same thing with online harassment and bullying and everything. If anything, fucking kids aren't bullied enough. They need to be yelled at. 718-395-7660. I will bully you into a success. That's what I'll do.
We will take your money and make you PayPal your lunch money to us.
That's right. I will
spontaneously grow a larger penis.
I've been bullied. Let me tell you something. Basic trading, it's all bullying. From the time you walk into the door to the time you walk out.
That's how you know we
That's
lost.
bullying.
They have to stop that.
Yeah, I know. Well, they were trying to soften them up when I was there, too. All right, you want to end up like this kid? Hockey fans, Zarabitsky, take a good fucking look. Look at this bitch. Look at him. God damn it. My team lost. No, you didn't. Thornton didn't show up again.
God, kill it.
And here comes his father, the only guy with half a fucking brain in the house.
Go offline.
Go offline. That's what my wife tells me. Go offline.
What? Go offline.
This, by the way, this is little Tommy in the next 10 years.
Yeah, that's me.
Nobody's
little
on the
Tommy.
phone.
He was on his channel, and he's having his.
Scott.
God
Why can't
damn.
you turn off his computer tonight?
Cut yourself off, Scott. You're not.
Scotty. That's just stupid.
You're being stupid now. Now you're going and putting yourself up there with someone to laugh at.
Yep.
God
It sounds
damn,
like,
where are your
conversation you've had
brains,
with your dad,
boy?
Tommy.
Yeah.
Having a meltdown
know.
online? Where are your goddamn brains?
Where are your goddamn brains?
Yes, he was on his frickin' channel, whining and crying and acting like a 3-year-old to the entire world. Where are your goddamn brains?
Like I said, you don't understand.
Yeah, no, I understand perfectly, son. You're a retard. That's your fucking problem. Nobody goes online and cries about the San Jose Sharks. You say that, all right, we lost, that sucks, we'll get him next year. No, you go out there and act like a fucking baby and bang your head against the wall. You're a pussy. That's what their fucking problem is. And if you like not to be a pussy, take my advice, turn that goddamn thing off, take a fucking cold shower, and join the army, you bitch. That's how it should be handled.
Or when somebody disagrees with you, you can just put your hand through a window.
Or you can just claim bullying, you know? Why not?
Oh. You don't understand. You're making an ass of yourself for all.
Yes, for all of
eternity.
All of eternity.
Yes.
Yeah.
And on
The intermissions
show,
with the cat is freaking hilarious.
That is just fucking. I don't even know why that cat's there, but it's really funny. Your dad points out,
and you're double eternity because it's forever engraved into this show as a sound clip.
Yeah, right. But Deb points out his dad is perfect. You're right. You're right. You don't need to scream and yell and act like me. You don't. But I like to. That's the way I was treated, and that's the way I treat other people.
It's Tommy's new way of motivation. It's called aggressive motivation.
It does. It works.
If Frenchie Ben just says he will bully you to success.
I will bully you
the
into
new
success.
Tony Robbins.
That's the thing. Most people that bully
Tommy just created a new T-shirt. I will bully you.
I will bully you into success. I will bully you. I'm gonna bully someone's gonna bully me into success. Nothing's going right.
See, I was about to say. Hi, do you want to make no money and have a YouTube channel? Boy, have I got the program for you.
Yeah.
Step 1, leave the country. Step
2. His dad is perfect. Step 1, leave the country. Oh man, it's fucking.
Renounce your citizen of the country that you love. Step 3, get a woman pregnant.
2.
Step 4, profits. Make a bunch of little silly hockey videos with your friends that are 10 years younger than you. Oh shit.
Oh Jesus. There you go. There you go.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Tommy's like the old guy that you would just buy us all beer.
Sarah Bitsky's saying, and I'm that fucking guy's yelling at me. Zach's sitting at home. I can't believe that guy's yelling at me. I'm calling in. Well, you call in. I'm gonna yell at you. You keep calling in. I'm gonna yell at every goddamn one of you, except girls. I have enough fucking problem with women.
Dad call it. Oh God, I should just go over to your parents' house and be like, hey, go turn on a computer real quick.
Don't you dare. My father thinks it's like legit. You know, like I'm really like working hard at it. He has no idea what an asshole. If he saw me on here, I swear to God, I'd get he never calls. So I get free calls to States, not vice versa. He would be on the phone and take that thing. You make that big an asshole of yourself? I'd be like,
where are your goddamn brains?
Yeah, where are your goddamn brains?
That's what I'm saying. I met your dad once, and that is your dad.
Yeah. I actually have had similar. The Rangers, this is a problem. I don't want you to end up like this kid. I don't.
Damn, where are your brains, boy?
Yeah.
Having a meltdown online?
Yeah. Good thing I didn't have internet when I was fucking 17 or 16.
Oh, man.
I didn't have internet. Fucking had to bitch to my friends, and they'd goof on me behind my back. Holy Christmas.
In our case, we just dealt with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just deal with it.
We cry about it.
Well, it's the thing. I don't want that happening to you. I don't want you getting this idea. I don't want you getting this idea that like they're telling you guys act like a bitch. It doesn't help. People will tell you that. They'll tell you like show your feelings and all this other happy fucking horse shit. But in the end, it's just gonna hurt you. They're lying to you. Hey, Gun Cannon, I got some other calls, man. Thanks for fucking being there, bro.
Hey, no problem.
I'm gonna rotate people out, and that's a really really nice gift, and I'm very very sincere about that.
No problem, man.
What's
No
up,
problem
Tommy?
at all.
Thanks, brother. Mike in L.A. Mike in L.A. You're on the air. What do you? You're like an adult too. Where are these kids? That's what
He
I.
doesn't need to be yelled at.
You're already
I
screwed
have
up,
no
Mike.
fucking clue. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, you have no clue. Fucking what was I talking? The Rangers are on. 4 goals in the last 3 games. Derek Brassard. What do you work? Let's see. Tommy, let's see.
I work for the LA City Fire Department.
Yeah. So you save people's
Yeah.
lives and shit. But I bet people yell at you
Yeah.
all the fucking time, though, right?
It's fucking outrageous. It's actually yesterday I was on shift and we had like a group of homeless people on Hollywood Boulevard.
Uh-huh.
They were yelling at us saying, "Get the fuck out of here! You guys don't know what the fuck you guys are doing." And we were there because one of them, I guess, overdosed on heroin.
Yeah. Yeah.
We gave him like maybe 10 milligrams of meloxicam, which gets the high off really fast
Yeah.
and wakes you up.
Uh-huh.
Guy wakes up and says, "I want my high back."
Oh, sure. Doesn't surprise me. Does that really surprise you? That doesn't surprise me at all. I see. I've been around
It doesn't
heroin
surprise
addicts
me.
before.
It doesn't.
I have a friend that did time over heroin. Close friend, and got thrown out of the country.
Yeah, where I used to live in Simi Valley, we have a shitload of problems with heroin.
Yeah.
My old high
So do
school,
we.
there's teachers
heroin's
taking it,
a
there's
problem
students
here.
taking
There's
it
teachers
everywhere.
taking it. Oh God, I wish my teachers were on heroin. Oh, that would have been the
Yeah,
greatest.
if you look up Dr. Phil, Simi Valley, they'll be talking about heroin.
Oh, great, Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil should be telling anybody anything. That fucking big fat hypocrite.
Exactly.
Guy's fucking. Oh God, like Dr. Exploitation. You shouldn't do that. It's not being a good parent.
Sounds like Mr. Jackie.
Exactly.
You need to pick yourself up by the bootstraps. He's not helping everybody. It's a Dr. Phil fucking freak show. That's what it is. Look at this freak. Look at this big piece of Arkansas white trash right here. And I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to judge because I was a doctor and you're not. And I'm going to tell you what's wrong with this person. And all you idiots in the audience are going to get mad at this person. And you're probably just like them.
These people are on welfare and all. I can't do the voice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Dr. Phil.
Yeah, and while he's backstage during commercial breaks, ass fucking his wife.
Yeah. Fucking rolling in Oprah money. He shouldn't be telling anybody
Exactly.
fucking anything. It's just a freak show. That's all it is. Take
Well, it's
some
like
poor
TLC.
slob. I could take a
TLC's
poor slob and put him on here and goof on him. It's fucking easy.
Yeah, you do. It's called Jake Wade.
You're way better than Dr.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you ever treat a gun? You ever treat a gunshot wound?
Yeah,
Yeah,
tons of
that's
times.
that's fun. How long do they usually
Yeah,
last? You ever save anybody,
my
or are they
first
usually?
station that I was a probationary firefighter with, I was on Skid Row. So we would hear gunshots at night when I was on shift, and it was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So,
did you ever
one
treat
call
it?
I went
Did you ever have to
to-
patch an exit wound? Because I know how to do an exit wound. You know that? I
No,
learned.
ours was only like entry, and that was it. Because they would just shoot them right in the fucking chest, arm, whatever they had, and then whatever.
Bounce.
Put complete pressure on it, pack it,
Back.
take 'em
That's
up,
what you
take
do.
'em to the hospital.
Actually, you got no exit room, especially in the chest. You might have a chance of walking away.
Exactly.
Did he walk away?
A couple of them did. I've had a couple of patients die on me.
It was a toss-up. You see, you got shot in the chest doing things you weren't supposed to be doing. Now, why are you doing them? I'm Dr. Phil. We'll be back after these messages to goof on this piece of white trash a little more. Come on.
It's like the TLC channel. It used to be the Learning Channel. Now
Yeah.
it's just fat people and midgets.
Oh God, do not get.
TLC should just change it to their channel name to look at all these fucking freaks.
I wish fucking
Or
Sidney
should you
Crosby
just
would go on
change to
Dr.
the
Phil.
Freak Show.
I want Sidney Crosby to go on
freaking
Dr.
Honey
Phil.
Boo Boo on my team. Why was that a thing? Why was Honey Boo Boo a thing?
Because it's a big piece of white
Why?
kids. Why? Why is Dr. Phil exploiting all those stupid white people a thing? Why?
Sitting here playing with my nutsack would be more entertaining than that.
No, it's not. It's funny to watch a train wreck. If you're not in it. That's really what it comes down to. It's funny to watch a train wreck if you're not in it. Why don't you get this girl into school and not drinking so much soda instead of making millions of dollars exploiting her on television? Wait a minute. That's what I do. Keep on. I'm Dr. Phil. I'll be right back.
Oh, God.
You're welcome.
Then you have Bill Cosby.
Bill
That
Cosby.
fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. You ever treat
He's
him?
innocent.
Yeah.
Dr. Kanye West said he's innocent, so.
Dr.
Kanye West is a fucking nutsack that has no nuts in it.
I like Kanye West. I think he's
I
really
do
fun.
too.
I think he's
love
throwing everybody.
everything he's doing, and I love his music.
I hope it keeps up. So
Oh God, he is the best.
I think he's like a month away from a murder rap. I'm serious, because I think he's like that. His ego is so big right now that he's like, I can shoot that guy in the face. I'm Kanye West. I think
best
that's where
is
he's at.
Yeah, that's not my kind of music, though.
Yeah. Oh, that's the strange thing. Kanye, he's a total douche. I love his music. I love
Kanye is great.
His early stuff is amazing. The stuff he came out like 10 years ago was really good. Oh God, I think he's Through the Wire was an awesome song.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally did.
Yeah,
Kanye.
I grew up on classic rock.
Yeah, but so did
like
I. I mean,
Aerosmith.
I've been playing guitar since I was 13, dude. But I love Kanye as far as his music goes. I mean, I don't know. Are you one of those guys like, I'm white, I can't like hip hop? Is that your deal?
No, I just wasn't raised on it, and I don't like it at all.
None of us were raised on it. It's not like my dad said, Jake, time to break out the NWA like I used to.
Hey, Soul Train's on, Jake. You better turn the TV on.
Yeah.
It's Sunday. Soul Train's on. Nah, I like that stuff. Hey, some people are like that. I know black guys like that too. It's like, I ain't listen to that shit. Just stop short of saying, that whitey shit,
Yeah, I had an English teacher in high school. He was a rapper part-time,
cool.
and then he hit it big.
Nice.
Yeah. Real Talk, he's a big supporter of the show. He's good. He's actually really good.
He's legit.
Really
he's not like
he's like legit. He's not like starting a YouTube channel and pretending he's doing a hockey show. He's like making money. Big loser. Knocking up multiple foreign women, renouncing his country's citizenship. He's not doing any of that. He just went to Las Vegas and made a lot of money.
Or he's like Matt Kizar trying to get at every pussy he sees.
Yes, I don't think Matt Kizar's trying to get at any pussy.
Unsuccessfully.
I think Real Talk's succeeding though.
Yeah. Can you imagine that conversation between Kizar and Real Talk? Real Talk. What's your secret? I open the door to my Bellagio room. That's it. Maybe you should try that.
Yeah.
Oh,
WWE
God.
Fastlane tonight. We're gonna lose everybody. Wrestling's coming on soon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe I didn't wake anybody up with my big rant.
I don't know what Dave called it, fast lame.
What is fucking Zarabitsky said? The closest thing Germans had to the internet in the 1930s, the concentration camps. Oh Jesus.
Oof.
Yeah.
Zarabitsky, you need to be yelled
internet?
at.
What I don't.
What does that have to do with the internet?
What does the internet have to do with concentration camps?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Zarabitsky, he's a good kid. We like what he calls. But
what type of analogies are they teaching you in that school?
A lot of these kids interrupt me though. Like what's his name? Saron does that a lot too. He was like a really good caller, and now he's like a big pain in the ass. You know what I mean? And I can't get a thought out. You know? I interrupt. It's my fucking show. I don't care. I'm a mean guy.
Yeah.
And Debbie's right. I don't care about your fucking feelings. You know? Does anybody care about your feelings, Mike?
My wife does.
Does she really?
Yes.
She probably shouldn't. She probably should go out there and make money. I don't want
Probably
to hear
yell
any
at you.
bullshit. I don't want to hear about your what do they call that when he gets like fucking shell shock? Yeah, actually, I already forgot the name. What's that when the soldiers get
PTSD?
Yeah. I don't care about your PTSD problems. Fucking, I don't care how many fucking brains you had to keep from like holding a head together and keeping the brains from leaking out the side. I don't want to hear that.
Always finds.
I don't care if you
When
watch
Mike
that guy
calls
got
in,
hated.
he always calls in and just brings the show down a little
I
bit.
know. I like
It was 9/11, his
Yeah.
dad cheating, and now we're just talking about gunshot wounds.
Make sure you
It's
call.
Tommy
us.
bringing this stuff up too.
I do. I encourage him to do it because I like stuff like this. I like dark topics.
Well, I mean, it is getting
We're
a
both
little less
very-
dark every time he
All right.
calls in.
I'm gonna let you go, Mike, because some other people
All
are
right.
calling. Thanks for calling, Mike. Never change. Hope your PTSD goes
what do you-
okay. Deb,
What
What are you
Texas.
writing in a yearbook?
Well, Debbie, what did you do? Did you not treat that redheaded boy right? Is that why you don't have a boyfriend right now? Debbie, are you there? You're on with Dr. Tommy C. Phil. So what did you do? Did you forget to pick up your birth control? And now you got twins? Well, that's not good. Now everybody laugh. What's going on?
What the hell was that?
I'm Dr. Phil. I can help you with all your problems by making a jackass of you at national television. I'm Dr. Phil.
Hold on, I got a guy for Debbie. Hold on 1 second, guys.
Just bringing a kid over or something like that. What's on your mind, Deb?
Well, now I'm like shell shocked because I was about to say something, and then you did that voice, and I was like,
Well, you and Mike.
okay.
Speaking of shell shock, he has PTSD too. Mike, you know that? Mike in LA. He does hero shit every fucking day, and nobody appreciates it.
No, I know.
A homeless guy
hearing.
told me I didn't know what I was doing. When he's like, help me. I'll be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, dude. You're right. You know?
Well, maybe Dr. Tommy C. Phil can help you
Hey,
deal with
Debbie,
the loss
it's
today.
me.
Oh,
That guy
Jesus
you went on
Christ.
a date with.
Oh, look at it, Debbie. There he is. He's right there.
Hi. Hi, sorry, I got lost at the park.
Why did...
So you want to meet up somewhere else?
Yeah,
Somewhere
Debbie.
that I can find?
Debbie, talk to him. Do you want to meet your redheaded friend again?
No.
No. You're out of luck.
What?
Yeah. Wait, maybe you should, I don't know, upgrade your apps or something. I don't know.
No, I don't have time
promise-
for assholes.
He doesn't have time for assholes. Jake, this is going nowhere.
I know. I,
Good
thought, I
effort.
knew it was.
Go effort. All right, what's on your mind, Deb? Let's get to her call.
Okay, well, you know what the highlight of my day was?
I don't know. Jonathan Tay's taking a penalty? I don't know.
No.
Get to see him sit in one spot for...
I poop cast?
No.
What was your day? What was it?
It was him joining Twitter.
Who? Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
What's his I'm gonna put him on now. I'll put him on
It's
my list.
Jonathan Taves.
Is it?
Very creative.
Yes. Very
He's gonna
creative.
he's gonna be one of those guys putting out a bunch of inspirational quotes.
Did he
Yeah.
get check marked already?
Not
Great
yet.
team effort today, guys.
So it's at Jonathan Tays? Is that definitely him? Yeah, it's him.
Yeah, it's
Are
him.
you sure that's the guy?
I hope he tweets Bill Cosby's innocent too.
Oh, it'd be great. Better late than never on Twitter. There we go. I'm gonna retweet. Everybody's happy to have him. There he is, walking down the street with the Stanley Cup. Bunch of kids following him. Yeah. Well, what would you do for me if I got him on the show?
Don't say that, please.
Apparently a lie. What if I did? What if I got him on? What if I talked to him? I doubt it, because I'd have to talk like a human
No.
being. I couldn't talk
I
like
wouldn't
Dr.
trust
Phil.
anybody that Tommy got on.
Jonathan Tays, you grew up in a trailer park in Canada, and was your mom there for you when you were younger? I can't do that. It's not happening.
What the heck were you trying to do? What accent is that?
I don't know.
That's
Dr.
that's
Phil.
Dr.
Dr. Phil.
Phil.
Dr. Philsey.
Oh.
Dr. Philsey.
I thought you were trying to do like a southern accent. I'm like, no, that's not
Yeah.
the way we talk.
No, well, you're Texas. That's different than Southern, and I know that because I was in the Army. Texas is different than Southern.
That's how most other countries stereotype America.
It's by Texas, I know, because it's just so big, and Texans are loud. You know, they
It
let
is quite funny, isn't it?
a
Everything's
Texan,
bigger in Texas.
a Texan, an atheist, and a CrossFit guy go in a bar. How do you know? They told everybody. That's how you know. Oh, listen,
And a
guess
vegan.
who he follows? Oh God, I'm glad. I might even just follow him. He follows Joe Rogan. That means he's probably on our Joe Rogan. He's following 30. Let's check who Jonathan Tays follows. All right, Joe Rogan. That really puts him way up in my book. He follows Patrick Kane. Jimmy
Hopefully
Hayes.
not into a bar late at night in Buffalo.
Jimmy Hayes. I wonder where he follows him. Jakob Nordstrom. Brendan Saad, because he misses Brendan. Marco Dano. He likes Marco Dano, who came for, I think, he was part of the Saad trade. Nick Leddy, his buddy on the Islanders. Nick Leddy has trouble on dating services. We're good to go, Nick Leddy. What the hell is that?
Races at the Daytona 500's over.
Did they still do that? I thought they canceled that thing. Nobody watched it. Except Dr. Phil, so you left your wife for some Daytona 500 tickets. He punched.
Oh, you heard that?
He follows a bunch of TJ Oshie follows. Learn something.
Yeah, it's his best friend from like.
Oh really?
College years, yeah.
Oh, so he went to an American college? Tony?
Yeah, he went to University of North Dakota.
Yep.
No shit.
Huh.
Fighting Sioux. Well, I don't think they're not called the Fighting Sioux anymore. What are they?
He better get verified.
Well, no, but they were back then.
He's got 69,000 followers, and he just started like the other day.
Wow.
And
Today.
people like me have to work for it.
Today.
That's too funny. That's too funny. Jimmy Hayes. That's what's his name? What's his name? Hayes on my team. That's his brother. Pressed Vibrance. We are with the Ultra Wellness Longevity Company, helping people get right lifestyle. He probably believes in that bullshit. Yeah, he's probably. I could see Joe Rogan though. He might be on our page politically. Which would be good. Joe Rogan seems reasonable to me. He believes in aliens.
You believe in ghosts, he believes in aliens. You guys are fucking.
There you go.
I don't believe in ghosts. Who told you that? Who told you that? Who told you that?
My wife and my brother-in-law told me that.
Don't you wish I was 10 years younger, Debbie? And lived in Texas?
Actually, yes. You're pretty funny.
Why? There's no funny guys like me in Texas?
Yeah, I love funny guys.
You like funny guys? You're an adorable girl. Oh Jesus! Look at they're all looking. You should see them right now. You can't see that they all have their bated breath because they hate when I hit on you. They hate it. They all they even say it offline. It's like, I know that's a bit and everything, but God, it creeps me the fuck out. You're giving me douche chills, Tommy. That's what I hear.
Yeah,
that's what Jake said.
I'm gonna be a father in like 2 weeks.
God. Big deal.
If anybody, if some creepy old guy from Germany was talking to my daughter,
you really are.
Yeah, Tommy's just gonna be seducing a 3-week-old baby.
He's how old is Deb? Deb's like 25. It's not completely unreasonable. By money. How old are you, Deb?
I'm 21.
You're 20.
You like to play with that rattle.
I would. I tell you right now, if she throws me out in the street and I get my fucking life together, I'm banging 20-year-old broads. I don't care. I told my wife. I said to her, you throw me out the door, first thing I'm going to do is bang a chick. And you know what? I banged not 24 hours later, I banged the hottest Greek chick I've ever seen in my fucking life. And I told her about it. That's what I did. And no wonder.
Oh, and I also want to clarify something.
What's that? Clarify something.
I'm always passionate. Doesn't matter what game I'm watching. So, and I never relax. I don't care. So just because I'm crazy, it doesn't mean I'm like all crazy.
You're not crazy.
You're not like our friend. You're not like this kid or anything, right?
This is stupid. You're being stupid now. Now you're going and putting yourself up there with someone to laugh at.
You're not like that
See,
guy.
last year when the Blues got eliminated, I just chucked my headset and left for like 5 minutes.
That was pretty funny too. I felt bad for you. Because I think I said to Matt earlier in the night, if he does something stupid, I'm goofing on him. And then when it happened, I didn't have the heart. Mm-hmm. You know why? Because I need to be yelled at. I need to be yelled at so I can yell at other people. I was yelled at my whole life.
My mic has never worked better.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I probably haven't bitched since then either. It's true. Debbie, you're the best.
You don't get as Jeff. You've kind of calmed down in the past year.
My wife said that.
I don't have time to get angry.
My wife said if she gets paralyzed or something, that you can be my girlfriend. She's okay with it.
Okay.
If you think I was douchey before, wait till the next. Wait till you see what I think up next. All right, I think we got to get the hell out of here. By the way, I think we've been on long enough.
That's so creepy.
Why? Why? My wife wants me to make happy. Do you think I give a shit who my wife's blowing if I'm fucking like paralyzed from the neck down or dead? I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care if they.
What if it's Dave Rose?
She can. Oh, speaking of, you people think my life's easy being a YouTube giant. It's not.
Invisible giant.
Yeah, this is the kind of shit I get in my mailbox. Listen to this shit. This is unbelievable. Hold on. What the fuck?
Hi there, Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy C. This is still a YouTuber. Well, I was just calling in, letting you know that it's totally uncool to make fun of Tommy NC 2010.
Yeah.
You're so wrong, dude. You're so wrong.
I'm so wrong.
I don't know why you think it's funny to make fun of him.
This is funny to me.
All right. I have a YouTube number set up using my personal number, so you can give me a call at 518.
Psych.
Give me a call later.
Yeah, this is the kind of shit I get in my mailbox.
You can't even make up a phone number?
Oh no, I
Just
cut that.
Or
no,
did you mute it?
I cut it out.
I was like,
Oh, okay.
518. I'm like,
I just want. He's like,
not 1940.
I gotta.
There's more than one number.
I'm a fellow YouTuber that doesn't leave his name. Well, let me check out your channel, son. What the fuck are you talking? Like what? You know, I'm not sticking up for anybody anymore.
And it's not cool that you made fun of him.
Oh, by the way,
You know what? He needs that girl or fucking she needs to be yelled at.
He needs to be yelled at.
Okay, thank you. I was thinking the same thing,
Yeah.
Jake. I don't know what gender that person
don't know.
was. I will say he or she sounded like Jake, did you ever hear that crazy Crimson Tide lady?
I think, yeah. I think I know.
She
what you're
starts
talking
screaming on the radio for like 2 minutes straight.
about. Yeah, I think. Okay.
That's what it reminds you of.
Just in the voice.
I get crazy shit all the time. That's my point. Like if that doesn't make you want to like throw yourself over a bridge. And by the way, I'm out of this sticking up for people business. It's over.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it.
Def-
I'm tired of it.
Yeah,
If some fucking YouTubers fucking with you, it's your problem, not mine. None of it goes
If
appreciated.
stuff's bothering you online, turn it off.
They'd fucking quit. Quit like the bitch you are. I'm getting harassed. People are saying sexual things to me. I'm here. They'd fucking quit. Close your accounts. Go away. Go back to the fucking.
Are you talking
beach.
about Julie DiCario?
Oh
whatever
God!
her name is?
Wait, another one. She's fucking older. She's my age. She's a big baby. Oh, I'm gonna delete my account for 2 days. And then I come back on and say, hey, listen, guys, I really needed to get off of Twitter. Well, why didn't you just fucking put the phone down, you dopey broad? Julie DiCaro. How stupid can you be? They should take her kids away. God, I wish they'd take her kids away. Julie DiCaro. They run in there and take her kids away. The last time I checked her account, I'm like, I don't care if you liked the Attitude Era, but what The Rock did last night, I'm like, oh my God, it's like, people bitch about the religious right. And these people are just as bad, telling you what the fuck and watching TV. My children don't appreciate that. So who gives a fuck? Turn the TV off. I want to watch The Rock say dirty things when he cuts promos. Julie DiCaro.
She's creepy.
Is she talking about that thing The Rock did a couple months ago?
Yeah,
like
with the Rusev and what's her face.
Oh my God, that was pure gold.
I know. That was because I'm really sick of these people who like the Attitude Era. If she's not doing that, she's accusing Patrick Kane falsely of rape. And she's literally just she's a token. They needed a big fat white girl that tells everybody what to do, and they're like, you know what? She's the biggest, fattest white girl in Chicago that tells people what to do, and we're gonna give her a spot right here. And you can't fire her because she's probably gonna file some ridiculous lawsuit.
Sounds like Kim Davis.
She only got fired because she's a woman. No, you're fired because you're fat and you're stupid. Fat and stupid is no way to go through life, son. Like an animal.
Where's
house.
your goddamn brain?
Where are your goddamn brains, Julie DiCaro, you big fat pig?
Oh my God.
God. She gets everything wrong. She screws up. She lies about what she said. I don't remember saying anything about Patrick Kane being guilty. What? This is every tweet in the month of August, you stupid bitch. What are you talking about, Julie DiCaro? Oh, I'm being sexually harassed. This is really dangerous harassment. No, you lost the argument.
What does Dr. Tommy C. Phil have to say about this?
Well, Julie, one first thing you need to do is lose some weight. That would really help. You might actually meet a man. You could meet a man, and those sniveling future homosexuals that are sitting on your couch closing their eyes during the Rock promo might actually grow up with a pair of nuts in their pants. Good luck, Julie DeCaro.
Hey, The Rock actually had a comment then about how she felt. You know what he said?
Oh my God!
Oh God, you kidding me?
He said, "It doesn't matter how she feels."
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh. What do you think? I mean, I can't fucking tolerate that shit.
Not everything's gonna be gold, folks. Come on.
Only The Rock can do that. Hey, Debbie, did I make you laugh today?
Yes, you're hilarious when you rant like this.
Oh, I'm glad. Did you like what Gun Cannon did for the channel? I'm giving that.
Oh yes, that was awesome. I actually want to meet John Scott now.
Me too. Me too. I'm gonna try to get a hold of his agent and put him on for y'all. All right. I said y'all too. See that?
I know. I heard
Jersey boy saying y'all. I actually got saying that in the Army. I'm fucking regretting.
Really?
Yeah. Like I went home and said it. Like I forget it was like 2007 or something. Hey, where y'all going? And everybody's like, hey, hillbilly boy, where do you want to go? That's what they said to me. But yeah, I picked that up. What's wrong with y'all? If you're
black,
black,
no, it's just interesting that you say that because it's like a Southern thing.
Yeah, well, you're all mixed up, and everybody in the Army's from the South or Texas, and there's me. Yeah, it's like there's always one guy from Boston that gets kicked out of the Army, me, and everybody else is from Texas. That's the way it goes. All right, Deb, you're the best. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right. Oh, sorry. God, I don't know. I do. I give women a different standard. Now I feel guilty, but I think it's time to go because we had a wonderful show. I think we were entertaining. John Scott. Let me say thank yous to everybody too. Oh shit! Fucking Frenchie Ben's gonna fucking flip. I totally forgot.
Get him in.
Let's get him in. Review. Oh, he's gonna hear this and fucking freak. He's got to call in. I can't remember everything. I can't do it. I set too much shit up. I can't do it. I gotta. I feel awful about it, but
you spend all that time yelling.
Yeah, I spent all that time yelling.
Blood pressure goes up.
Yeah. I hope you liked it. Watch him tell me it sucked. Frenchie Ben, were we good today? And don't be mad at me. I didn't forget you.
Blood pressure isn't good.
Yeah, ain't pressure good.
You'll have a heart attack.
Yeah, my mother had gallbladder surgery, and look what happened to her. Frenchie Ben.
Today is the best Stadium Series review ever. I would give that review at least a Robin Lehner out of 10.
Yeah, I'd give it a review too, but there's not enough white trash on the television for me to exploit. You know who Dr. Phil is?
Yes, I do.
You're a scumbag, right? Bet it's illegal for him to practice in Quebec. Frenchies that throw him.
He's not even a doctor.
He was a doctor, I found out. Because I searched. I found out. I was like, that guy could not be a doctor. Turns out he was. He snowed Oprah Winfrey, which was probably not that difficult if you get access to her. She doesn't seem too bright either.
But he get his degree in BS?
Yes. Got his BS. All right, what else you got, Frenchie? What's on your mind? Oh, can I ask you a question that could be answered, hockey related? What's the general feeling in Montreal about Michel Therrien throwing PK under the bus? Let's see if he can handle this.
There's two things about it. There's the media side and the fan side.
Okay.
The media, they're totally crazy, and on the French side, they want to trade PK Subban.
Really?
Yeah, they are totally crazy.
Are you kidding? They want to trade?
Yeah, no, in Montreal, we win 3 games, we will win the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
And when we lose all the way, we are the worst, and our players are not worthy anything. Of anything.
Do you think that has something to do with like what Matt was saying, because they're kind of a finger-pointing organization? You know, was he like half right about that?
Oh, he's totally right, because even the fans and the media, we are all like that.
Really? But so people...
Oh, yeah.
So
we are crazy and bipolar.
I'll tell you what's crazy. I wonder if it has to do with having a French coach, all right? It's completely insane. So they value... All right, I don't think PK is the best defenseman ever. I do think he's good, and I do think he's an all-star. I just don't think he's, like, legendary.
I'd take him in a heartbeat.
I'd take him, too. He's a good, damn good hockey player. He's one of the better defenseman in the league as far as offensive production. No doubt about it, okay? But do they value Turion more than they value a productive player like PK?
Oh, no. It's separate. And
it seems like it, though. I mean, from my perspective, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it?
Michel Therrien is kind of protected since a couple of years because his best friends are at RDS. So he worked there before he became the coach. So he's protected.
Over PK? A guy they shelled out a shit ton of money for 2 summers ago?
Yeah, but in Montreal, we are kind of... we don't like players that make too much money. I don't know why. Maybe it's a...
Well, you don't like teams that wins too many Stanley Cups either. You know? Stanley Cups are expensive.
You guys haven't sniffed a cup since '93. So.
Yeah.
No, and that's why I don't understand.
Only 93.
Only 93.
In 96, we should have won.
Maybe. He had a lot of good players. At J.J. Daniel, I remember he was really good.
If we have kept Patrick Roy in 96, we would have won.
Should have kept Kirk Muller. Guy was good in the face-off.
He was.
The only thing all you can do is just kick up your stick, and then he kicked it back. You can't do that no more.
But on today's show, I liked the call by Zach because everything went up after that. You began ranting.
Yeah.
And we had great quotes today. As Jake said, Ox Nation, everything's going to be fine. Just go cook cookies.
Like I did today.
And also,
yeah,
and as Jeff said, they can turn a paper bag into a productive player.
Yeah. You think I could turn some of these kids productive and fucking bully them into success? That's what I want
yes,
to do.
you can, because as you said, you love to have a teacher on heroin.
Yes.
So
I would love to have a teacher in heroin. I wouldn't have to do any work.
No homework tonight.
Hey, don't worry, Mr.
What
Smith.
happens is the teachers aren't doing enough heroin.
Yeah.
Tonight's homework is go into your parents' medicine cabinet and read these words: Ritalin or Oxy.
Both at the
Oxycontin.
same time and see what they do.
Oxycontin. I'm gonna start. I'm being meaner. I can't wait to yell at Suron. Although he's a little tricky, that little Russian prick. I'm gonna start
Give
yelling
him
at
some aggressive motivation.
Here's how it works, kids. I talk, then you talk. And I talk. You don't go like this. So what do you think of the Minnesota Wild? Well, I think Vanek. Oh. My friend, he got a boner in fucking 5th period gym class. Ah! That's enough to make you crazy. It's enough to make you fucking nuts.
Matt today was.
Oh, he was awful.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, your review is. I give your review a 10. By the way.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You got anything
so
else?
kids do like Tommy did. Leave the country, get a woman pregnant. That's the road to success.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. Hey, a lot of these bitches.
He's living the American dream.
They make goof. they goof on me, but I got a lot of jealous bitches. Like this fucking kid.
Fun of Tommy NC.
Yeah, he wants 1,000 subs too. That's like their dream thing. Actually, I got to quote Cronin because we were protecting him or we were listening. Some guy was attacking Tommy. It's a really. I was listening to the video and it was on Cronin's channel and it's really funny. And he titled it "Lamest YouTube Fight in History" and it's really really funny. And he was saying like how Tommy like there was this guy, he had like 10 subs and Tommy had like 1,000 at the time, and I don't know, like he didn't shout him out properly, and then Tommy was just like, you know, he didn't do it. But this guy saw Tommy as a god, and Tommy sees Joe as a god, and then it's just like a weird thing that everybody would like a lot of people would really like what I have, you know, 1,000 subs, you know, and they see somebody like me that just absolutely doesn't appreciate it at all, and I just want to yell at everybody. I want a lot of subs so I can yell. I want subs so I can lose them.
You have 1,457 people to yell at.
Yes. That's the way I see it. And yell at all you. Most of you need to be yelled at. You really do. You can catch me if you want to get yelled at on Twitter, at Tommy C, SFTP. Shot from the point, one word. Or if you want to leave a message that make me want to yell at you, it's 718-395-7660.
We gotta have a roast, dude. We gotta have a roast.
Of me?
It has. Yeah.
Yes, it's all about me. That's right. I'll do it. Fine. As long as it's about me.
Obviously, like with a roast, you write other, make fun of other people.
Yes. You can't do that. Well, don't bully me or harass me. That's all I'm going to tell you.
No, you know what I mean.
Don't humiliate me in front of my wife.
Yeah, someone might say something bad about you, and that'll just give you automatic incentive to shoot up a school.
Delete my Twitter account, commit suicide. I don't know.
You know what, though? It might actually be a bad idea, because I decided to throw my own roast. Yeah. And it was just like, I had a bunch of comics like on the same level, maybe a little bit below me, and maybe somewhere a little bit above me. Mm-hmm. But you know what? Everybody left that show feeling bad about themselves, and friendships. I think the line that I had was actually I wrote it and I changed it to Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. But my friend, he was dating a black, half black, half white girl.
Whoa, this is going all over the place. What are you talking about?
No. Hear me out.
All right.
Hear me out.
Is this where the kid gets a boner in class?
No. So the line that I had, and he was, your girlfriend's being passed around by so many black people, I wouldn't be surprised if Spalding was written on her ass. So that line, almost ruined my friendship with this kid for like 2 years.
Because... Wait a minute.
He was a comic. And
he said it about you? And you took it personally?
No, I said that about him.
And it ruined your friendship. Oh, what a pussy.
He got really upset with me for like 2 years. He barely spoke to me. Every time I saw him at a show, he would get really upset. Because he literally just broke up with this girl 2 weeks prior to this roast. So it was a great line. How could I not do that,
Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's a big pussy. And I'm telling everybody right now, it's an honor to hang out with us. It's an honor to call in. And you're going to get your balls busted. And everybody gets it. Everybody gets it in the ass. Frenchie takes shit. Jakes takes shit. And as you can see, so do I. So I don't want to hear any of your bullshit, any of yous. I've had enough. Fucking enough of all yous. Right, I'm fucking done. I think
the Adderall's working today.
What's that?
I think my Adderall is working today.
You're really good. Fucking money. Can I talk about that real quick?
You can go. Yeah, you can talk about it. I don't care.
You have to take adult ADD medicine.
Yeah, I take adult ADD.
Then can I ask you something even more personal? But I won't follow up. Does this have something to do with work while you're taking the medicine?
Yes.
Yes, I figured.
It's my decision. It was my decision.
Yeah, but it was a really strong suggestion.
No, nobody suggested it to me.
Nobody?
No, seriously, nobody. It came down to me. I was just like, I got to do something. I'm like, I can't get myself fucking organized.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to try these pills.
Do what everybody else does.
Yeah, I'm like,
wrong button. Motherfucker. What you do is, you ever see that movie River's Edge with Keanu Reeves?
No.
Guy comes off like he is like his stepdad. And he's like, you know what? All you do is you fuck my mom and eat her food. Motherfucker. Food eater. Because he's like a big deadbeat like me. And it was just you got to see River's Edge. It's a fantastic film. It reminds me of...
That's going to be your son in the next 5 years.
Picture. And when you see the kid, the 10-year-old, because I was about 10 years old when that movie came out, that was like all my friends. River's Edge, Keanu Reeves, Ione Skye, and that kook from Back to the Future. What was his name?
Christopher Lloyd?
No. The guy who played the father. He's a real weird dude. He's a great actor, too. He had gotten in trouble on Dave Letterman. He has a weird name. He was in the Rat movie. He's in it, too. So go see.
That narrows it down.
Yeah. He was in the Rat movie. He was the father of Michael J. Fox. He was in, and he's really good in this movie. He plays Lane in this movie. It's a really, Frenchie Ben, you got to see River's Edge. It's a great movie. It's a good movie. Got to go to Big Choice. So I get a good movie. Well, it's a good movie. All right? Oh, I did it again! Motherfucker! Oh, I got to get out of here. Oh, thank you very much for being here. Shot from the Point, live. Or actually, check out In the Crease, a total hockey podcast. It's not a big cluster fuck like this. 3:30 all week. I don't care. I've had enough of you idiots. I'm going to yell at you. See ya. Bye.
Made cut of the cloth as a gladiator with Gator praying on 808. I'm like Johnny Mnemonic, the body highly robotic, shoot a microscopic laser rays. You ain't know? We reboot it. 2.0. Don't be stupid, run when you got the chance, cause this time baby get Watts in there. Don't hesitate, I'll decimate. It ain't nothing to push a button and detonate. Spit fire and trip wire, you get blew up.